Hi everyone, Sandra Duran Wilson here, and welcome to this week's Mixed Media Soul Sparks. Every week I bring you new ideas to jumpstart your creativity, find some new mixed media tips and tricks, and you never know what else I might come up with. This week I'm kind of revisiting an older project that we've done, but I'm adding a new twist to it on the end. So the background, I'm using a gessoed mixed media paper, but I'm also going to be showing you the results on a panel as well. There's several layers involved in this, and so I've painted this with orange and did some alcohol spritz on it and let it dry. And the next layer I'm going to do, this is going to just be to show you the background, is I'm going to use 3 colors. This is a blue. I'm using an indigo blue, a quinacridone gold, and white. And with these 3 colors, I'm going to be able to get a nice mixture of even some greens in here. I've also got a deli sheet, which I'm going to be using as my mixing tool. And first I'm going to take some of the paint, just using my knife, putting it out here, and there we go. I'm going to spray it with some water, and I'm going to use the deli sheet to actually press down and mix and move the paint. And you can see some of these nice colors that you get by just kind of dragging and pressing. Here, I'll show you what I mean by dragging. Kind of doing this. You get more of a mixture like that, which I can then pick it up and put over here. And I'm going to end up with a very nice deli sheet also. I'm going to come back in here where I dragged it a bit much, flip this over to another area, and start to add some more definition and color there. And this is what I'm looking for. I could continue to work on this as much as I want. Right now, I'm going to set this aside and come back and show you the finished piece when it's dry. So what you're seeing here are some pieces of Frisket. And Frisket film, this is made by Graphics Art. And it's like a film that I've got a piece out here. And it is sticky. You can cut it up into shapes. I'm going to have to take these gloves off. It's hard to get sticky stuff apart with gloves on. And this is probably the hardest part to do, is to get the backing paper. There we go. The backing paper comes away, and of course I just got it folded on itself, which I don't really want. There we go. Then you take the backing paper off. Before I do that, I want to talk about a couple of things. So my design, I have figured out using lines and rectangles, other shapes. Here I put a piece on. And you want to kind of think that through, and you want to look at the areas on your painting, because I'll just jump start you to the next step. So I get the Frisket down here, and then I come back in with white paint, and I go over the whole thing, and then I peel off the Frisket. So let me get a couple of pieces on, and I'll show you what it looks like. And the other thing you can do, like I said, this is the hardest part. That's why I made sure I had one on there. Come on. Can you imagine trying to do this with the gloves on? Might work better if I actually had it on the right side. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it in this area where I want to protect that because I want to see these colors. And you saw that I was able to pick it up and move it. This other thing you can use if you don't want to buy Frisket film, I got this at, I think, Target, and it is a repositionable clear shelf liner paper. Works just as well. You can use that. Now the main thing is, and later I'll get all of these pieces on, but you want to take it and you want to burnish it down. You can use just your hand, you can use this wood craft stick. You saw how long it took me to get the backing off of that, so we don't want to be here all day with me doing that. So I'm just going to put it right here, and I'm going to come back in with some of this white paint. I'm just going to use this white that I already have out. I've got my cosmetic sponge, and I'm just going to come around these edges. And when I get all of these pieces on, I'm going to create this design. Just do this one corner so you can see. Now, I would do all of this, I'd let it all dry, and then I come back in and I pull this off. And you can see that you get this nice edge. I would continue all around till I get my pattern done. You could use whatever shapes you want. You can cover up as much. You can reveal as much. It's just such an interesting process. And when you do it all at once and then you start peeling things off, it's fun. It's the big reveal. So go ahead and try this, whether you're using the Frisket or the shelf lining paper is a little thicker, so it might be easier to peel apart as well. And I'll show you some other pieces I've done with this. I've also have this in one of my books that I demonstrated as well, but there's nothing like seeing it in a video. So the three colors that I used to get this, the orange to begin with, the quinacridone gold, the blue, which in this one I used a indigo blue, and the white, give you this really nice combination of colors. But you could experiment with some other colors to get a different palette. And I find white is the most opaque. You can work with gesso. It doesn't have to be paint. So try a few experiments and see. Maybe I'll use a little bit of a gradation on this for a change. Once it's dry and you've taken all of this off, you can come back in and add some shading and highlights. And I'll show you in the notes where I'll write about it in the notes where I've done that, and you'll be able to see. So just a little tip to get you started, and I really want to see where you take this. In my online class, my 3-month online class, I have been amazed with what the students have done using this same technique. I mean, they've really taken it to some new levels. So it's a great process. And I look forward to seeing what you make, and I'll see you next week. Join the Creative Awakening community on Facebook, where you'll be able to post your art, connect with other creatives around the world, and ask questions. Use the hashtag MixedMediaSoulSparks when posting your work on social media. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week.